Hi, this is Shankar and I welcome you to Bull's Cartel. Our last two videos were mainly focused towards the industries which will get maximum benefits from the dollar depreciation. However, the sector which we are going to cover right now is going to be the first to revive after the inflation hungama is over in the country. Let us hope we get stabilized at the earliest. Yes, the sector which we are going to discuss today is none other than FMCG industry. As per the IBEF, the FMCG market in India is expected to grow at a CAGR of at around 15% by 2025, and the Indian processed food market is projected to expand to 470 billion US dollars by 2025 from the 2020 levels of around 260 billion dollars. The major factors contributing the growth of the sector is the increase in the disposable income and urge for improved standard of living. So now let us move on to the key triggers which will dictate the performance of the companies in the FMCG industry. So the first trigger is the product mix and segment leadership. Food and beverages contribute around 19% of the total FMCG revenue in India, whereas the healthcare segment contributes over 31%, and the majority of the sector is covered by household and personal care products which contribute around 55% of the revenue. When it comes to each separate segments, it is very important to access the market share independently. For example, in the personal care segment, there are various different categories of products. To name a few, we have bathing, grooming, dental care, etc., where different brands may rule different segments. So the second trigger is the number of SKUs sold. SKUs is stock keeping units. It is very important to track the number of stock keeping units that the company possesses in each category. There are over 5,000 plus SKUs which the Indian FMCG companies own, and every FMCG company in India caters to the requirement by launching different SKUs suitable for different categories of the demographics. The SKUs ranges from basic to premium and to luxury. The third important trigger is the online presence and distribution networks. Disruption in the FMCG sector is the e-commerce segment, which is forecasted to contribute over 12% of the overall FMCG sales in India by 2030. Many FMCG brands partner with e-commerce platforms such as Dunzo, Amazon, Flipkart, Grofers, Big Basket to deliver products at the doorstep of consumers. Indian online grocery market is estimated at $4.3 billion in 2021 and is expected to grow at a CAGR of approximately 30% by 2026. In financial year 2022, e-commerce sales of top FMCG companies were approximately 8% of their total revenue, and every Indian companies are expecting to boost their online presence where the margins are also generally high. I would also like to highlight the fact that the FMCG giants such as Himalaya, Hindustan Unilever, ITC and other companies that have dominated the Indian market for decades are now competing with the D2C focused startups such as Mamaearth, Momsco, etc. Therefore, it is very important to focus on the company's online presence. The fourth trigger is the level of government intervention and support. The government of India has approved around 100% FDI in the cash and carry and single brand retail segment, along with 51% of FDI in multi-brand space. It has also announced various schemes such as PLIs to boost the capabilities of the Indian FMCG companies. The industry also faces various government regulations such as price cap on certain products or raw materials used in the products. It is also important to take a look into the indirect taxes, that is the GST reforms, on a timely manner, where the increase or decrease in the taxes might be directly proportionate to the demand for the products. The fifth trigger is the pricing power. It is very essential to understand the pricing power of the companies with respect to the products they sell. Any increase in prices of raw materials, scarcity in availability may result in increased manufacturing cost to the company, which shall be passed on to the end user without affecting the demand. For example, Hindustan Liver has increased the prices of detergents, soaps, etc. by an average of almost 15% over the last 6 months. Still, there are continuous demand for their products. The last and the final trigger is the urban versus rural volumes. The sales from urban areas account for approximately 55% of the total volumes, whereas the rural sales contributes approximately 45%. In the last few years, the FMCG market has grown significantly at a faster pace in rural India compared to the urban India. Rural India is witnessing increased demand for quality goods and services driven by upgraded distribution channels of FMCG companies. It is also important to access the progress of monsoon along with the spatial distribution of rainfall in the regions as it aids increased agricultural productivity. Rising digital connectivity in cities and rural areas are also driving the demand for FMCG through e-commerce portals. We can also consider brand equity, media investment and promotional activity as they play a very important role in retaining customer loyalty as well as create curiosity to try new products and brands. So finally, once after identifying the companies which form part of these key triggers, you can start applying the rule of three approach and identify the top 3 companies for your long-term investments. Hope the content gave some idea on how to view FMCG companies while analyzing their stocks. So thanks for watching. We shall come out with a different industry in the next video. So do support us. Please like, subscribe, share and support our video. See you in my next video. Hope the content gave some idea on how to view FMCG companies while analyzing their stock. Thanks for watching and we shall come up with a different industry in the next video. Do support and motivate us to continue our journey.